Pineapple soup with the heavy. Pineapple seeds, dark tinted. Pineapple roof. Like that shit back, hey. 20 motherfucking racks on the money. Jump in the what the fuck is that?
Thinking of a master plan. This ain't nothing but sweat inside.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Lake Show. You know what I'm saying? I am the host. You know what I'm saying? Your boy, what your man wanna do? AKA Lope. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? We had some interesting games going on last night, indeed. You know, I really didn't pay attention to the NFL game because I watched the Philly and Lakers game. I really didn't watch the Washington game either. But before we get into the Lakers game, LeBron's debut as a Laker, you know what I'm saying? Let's go over the Philly game between them and Chicago. And Chicago came out in that first quarter playing very impressive to me. You know what I'm saying? Because they are the youngest team in the league this year. And I really didn't expect that out of them. I really didn't. I really just thought that, Philly was gonna dominate the whole game. But that just goes to show you that a young team can do a lot. And I believe they'll learn, you know what I'm saying? Because they did, you know what I'm saying, if you ask me, I think they got ahead of themselves. Maybe it's difference between physical and mental on the basketball court, and I think this mentally they got discouraged because, like I said, that first quarter they played impressive basketball to me. You know what I'm saying? Putting up, almost 40 points in the first. You know what I'm saying? But then ended up only scoring 17 in the second. So when you have people that, you know what I'm saying, have been playing, when they can look at what they're doing wrong, they can fix it correctly. They can fix it quickly, you know what I'm saying? And that's what Philly did in order to turn that game around and to win that game. But like I said, we had Chicago traveling to Philly, you know what I'm saying, for their first game of this season. And Philly was able to pull it off 127-108. And let's see. I predicted that game Philly minus and Philly under. And Philly did go minus the 6 that I predicted, but it did not stay under 220. Philadelphia just snapped at the end, and they showed why they was a more dominant and physical team in the end of that game. You know what I'm saying? So some of the little stats for your Bulls were Porter's pulling in 8 for 15, 3 for 6 from 3-point land, and also pulling you 11 rebounds for 20. You had Zach LaVine that went 11 for 19, 2 for 7, bringing you 30 points. You know what I'm saying? You had Parker coming off the bench, 7 for 16, and brought you 15. Like I said, they played good. It's just that they can get more out of pain. You know what I'm saying? He was 0 for 4 out of 22 minutes. That's got to improve. You know what I'm saying? They didn't even bring a point, Like I said, you had other people that came off the bench and brought you some points, you know what I'm saying, off of some minutes. But as all, they're young, so you know what I'm saying, you can just expect that from a young team on their first game. You can't fault them. You feel me? But, all right, for the Sixers, let's see. We had, of course, Embiid stepping up from that Boston loss. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he went and looked at that first quarter of that game, and he fixed a lot of his shit because he was hitting jumpers. He was doing a lot more better than he did in that Boston game in that first half. You know what I'm saying? And that was just to be expected. And Embiid is a force to be reckoned with, you know what I'm saying, as far as in the paint and defensive wise, you know what I'm saying? But off of 33 minutes, he was 9 for 14, 0 from 3 from the 3-point, brought you 12 rebounds and 30 points. Let's see, you had Simmons, who had a triple double. He was 5 for 8, 0 for. He didn't even take a 3-point shot. You know, he had 13 rebounds and 11 assists and 13 points. You know, so brought in a triple double. You know, so like I said, I had predicted that game Philly under, and it did not. It was Philly over. So now let's go to the Washington and the Heats, where Miami traveled to Washington, and I predicted that game. I went with Washington minus the 6 and over 215, where Washington lost that game head up by 1 point away of Miami 113 and Washington 112. And it did go over as I predicted it. You know, it would, but I did not just see Miami coming back to win that game, you know, but it just lets you know that oh, excuse me. It just shows that at any point in the game that you slip, you can be held accountable and it will hurt you. So let's look at some of the points there. We had Richardson, who had 38 minutes on the court, 8 for 21. He was 5 for 11 from 3-point, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, and brought you 28 points. Once again, Dwayne Wade not having a good game to me, you know. I'm not understanding what's going on there. You know, he brought you 26 minutes, 4 of 11. He was 0 for 2, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, and 9 points, you know. I just ain't understanding what Wade got going on. Then you had Jones that was 50% from the field, 5 of 10, 50% from the free throw line, 1 of 2, 5 rebounds, and brought you 17 points. And once again, you know, Miami brought that game off. Now let's get to this Lakers game. Because, yes, I said I was riding with the Lakers and I'll die with the Lakers. But, as you know, LeBron has never won his debut game with any team. Not Cleveland, not Miami, and now not even, you know, the Lakers. You know, it's just something that I didn't want to see happen. But if you look at the game, they did not start hitting 3-pointers until late in the fourth quarter. Like, they went that whole game, like, 0 for maybe 12 on 3-pointers. They were taking attempts, but the Lakers hung into that game, like, solely off of points in the paint. You know what I'm saying? They was outscoring them in the paint, out-rebounding them in the first half. I really didn't pay attention to the second half because I got too far off into the game, because there was things that I was seeing that they were doing that I just wasn't agreeing with, and Luke should have been calling that, you know what I'm saying? But my thing is, the Lakers are going to win 50 points games this year. Like, you're not going to tell me them folks are not going to win 50 plus games and make it to the playoffs. And that's with that loss that they brought on their debut, you know, their first game. Because, remind you, their first game was in Portland. And I really do believe if that first game would have been in LA, it would have been a totally different scene. That's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we have yet to see these people perform at home. You know what I'm saying? Once that home crowd gets behind them and that home crowd builds them, that prepares them for them road games. And I just feel like that once they get in front of that home crowd and feel that support, and like LeBron had said last night, I believe it might have been Kuzma on the ground, you stay down to one of your brothers coming. Like, LeBron is going to bring a family commitment to that team. He's going to bring something to that team that neither one of them coaches. And yes, you know, Mike Brown was there with him at Cleveland. There's nothing them coaches can bring to that team that LeBron is going to bring. I know that's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? LeBron has been there. He's won. He's lost. He's done a lot of things. But one of the things LeBron's had to do this year is maybe like he had to do in his second year at Cleveland, how he was able to go to that championship and get swept by San Antonio. You know what I'm saying? He is gonna have to take over. He is gonna have to put up 30, maybe 40 points a game. And if he does that, I wish like he could see this, because this is just like my suggestion to how he can help this team in this first year and shut up some of these mouths and stuff like that right there. I just feel that if he was to put up 35, maybe 40 points a game, win a scoring title, because that's not LeBron's goal. Because if he wanted to, he could. But I just believe that this year he will pass Jordan in scoring. I mean, come on, man. It's not that much it's not that many points behind, I forget. But and then I believe that LeBron he can score 30 to 40 points a game, and you have Ingram bringing you 15 plus. You have Kuzma bringing you 10 plus. You have Ball bringing you 10 plus. You have Rondo getting you 15 plus. You know what I'm saying? You have Jaleel, you know what I'm saying? McGee bringing you 15 plus. Like, I'm telling you, man, the Lakers can do some phenomenal things. Because if you notice, when the game was maybe at maybe 8, maybe 6, if they want to dish the ball. That's one thing that they want to do, and there's nothing wrong with that. But in some of them scenarios, like maybe when it was like under a minute and 50-something seconds left, like that one where they had to go look at it and it went off Rondo's finger, like in a possession like that right there, if you would have scored right there, then you seen them come down and got a shot clock violation. Like, they put the defense down, so they have defense. And I'm just like, I was impressed, even though they came away with a loss, and I know that might have discouraged them. But then you can't take nothing away from Portland. You can't take nothing away from Damian Lillard. You know what I'm saying? I love that dude. I love to play with him on the game. You know what I'm saying? You cannot take nothing away from them, because they was playing with a point to prove. Like, their owner, you know what I'm saying? That team owner passed, and it's sad, But what team ain't going to come out with something to prove, especially your first game of the year at home? What more way to support them fans and that family? That man has been there for, 20 plus years, I think. I don't know. Don't hold me to that. But, you know what I'm saying? This man was the co-founder of Microsoft. He owned the Seattle Seahawks and Portland. So this man meant a lot to a lot of players and a lot of teams. So you can expect for them players to come out and, you know what I'm saying, give it all they got. So that's why I really wasn't discouraged with that loss, because them people came out and they had a point to prove. They was doing that for that man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not disappointed in LA's loss, because once again, LeBron has been to the finals 8 seasons in a row. And mind you, you don't have to win the first game. Like my senior year in high school, we lost our first game of the season, but still went to the championship. You know what I'm saying? I hated that I just said that. Oh my gosh. That was my first time ever losing to that team, to let you know, in my career. Never had lost to that team in my life. We lost by 2. But anyways, the first game does not determine the playoff position, nor, because I'm like, you got to think about it. I'm not expecting no Denvers, no Sacramentos, no Utahs, none of that to do nothing in the playoffs. Like, and it just pisses me off that some people are sitting here saying that the Lakers would not. And that was just a notification from ESPN letting me know that Westbrook will probably not play. I hate that because I like Westbrook, you know what I'm saying, and he's gonna bring something to that team. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna bring something to that team. But my thing on this Laker in this Portland game is I was not disappointed. LeBron came out and gave a good game. Ingram played a good game. McGee played a good game. Rondo is showing why he is on that court to start. Because there's a lot of, you know what I'm saying, Charles Barkley want to talk that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, Kenny had a point. Like, you have a lot of people that have scoring titles, MVPs, all that right there. But you don't see them up there calling them games. You see the people that had them rings up there calling them games. And I still have yet to find out why Charles Barkley is one of the analysts up there. Because I couldn't stand Charles Barkley. Period. Like, I ain't never liked them. There was nothing in and it's like, it just kills me to see him up there. You hear me? Like, there's other people that could be up there. Like, if you could put a Charles Barkley up there, there's several other players. Ray Allen could be up there. You know what I'm saying? You have plenty more players. You know what I'm saying? But like, Shaq played for the Lakers, but Shaq, it wasn't talking like, oh, for the Lakers, just because he played for the Lakers. He was talking, and he was defending LeBron and the Lakers because of what you got to look past. You know what I'm saying? Charles Barkley just want to look at how he thinks all these young players need to play. No, the young players need to learn. You know what I'm saying? Yes, they need to play. They will get their playing time. You know what I'm saying? But if I was in that position to have Rondo, McGee, and LeBron on my team, and I could sit back and be like, okay, all right, boom, all right, yeah. Boom, come in with that free agent next year. Boom, okay, sit down. Boom. Who knows what the Lakers will be doing 3 years from now? Ball might be that starting point guard next year. Who knows he wasn't, like, coming off of that bench? Like, you've had people like J.R. Smith. Hell, even Harden. Look at how J.J. Redick is. You have Ginobili, perfect example. Come off the bench and he show you what he's capable of doing. You know what I'm saying? If them players really want to get out there and if Ball really thinks he should be the starting the point guard, then when he gets on that court, he need to utilize his minutes on that court. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, I like Rondo, I like Ball, but in that sense, I like, you can't question what that coach is doing, because in that, LeBron has a say-so. And they gonna have to respect what LeBron want on the court with him. Like, it's just point blank, period. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's gonna have to sit there and see, like, how that quarter opened up. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm like, once they get in 15 games into the season, man, I'm telling you, them Lakers is gonna be a whole nother team. Because you seen how, okay, boom, come in by Jaleel. Boom, they in Portland getting the Kyle Clump. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Damian Lillard come back down. Bing. What LeBron do? Go right back down there. Boom. You know what I'm saying? So they get that mentality where if you want to strike back, where I think the Lakers need to work is they 3-pointer. But that game last night showed me you can shoot all the threes you want. They can still hang in there. Because I'm like, and every time, yeah, you had your boy, let me look him up, what his name was. Stakasis. I think that's how you see it. And, man, I was amazed. I'm like, this dude, I'm like, damn, man, is this dude the next Bird? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, is this the next Dirt? Like, real shit. He man, that motherfucker was doing his thing. Like, he was doing his thing. But did that discourage the Lakers? No, it did not. They kept on playing the same basketball they had started playing. They ain't come down and just keep jacking all these threes, trying to, oh man, we got to jack these threes. No, what did they do? They kept passing that ball. They kept getting in that paint. You know what I'm saying? And I believe with that mentality right there, the more they get into the season, that 3-pointer's going to come to them. Because, okay, you can't, Hart comes in, boom, sparks it. the where that gave other players the opportunity to come in and hit a three. You know what I'm saying? Like when LeBron was sitting there, like, look, it's your show. Three. You know what I'm saying? You guys to understand this is a growth and development for the Lakers. And with that being said, like I said, y'all can hold it to me. This is my personal thought. They will have over 50 wins. They will make it to the playoffs. Like I see them making it past the first round of the playoffs, and that's just how I feel because everybody's sitting here. Oh man, like whoever that was, McCollum, want to tell the analysts that, oh man, I didn't know this was LeBron's first game or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm just worried about me and my team. That's a motherfucking lie. There's no way in hell you are in the NBA and you don't know that LeBron is at the Lakers and this is his first game. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, y'all, let me get into these stats so I can get into these predictions because the NBA is tipping off and I need to start getting these out before the games tip off. But, you know, I knew I was going to speak on that Lakers game because it's just so many people that's talking down on them. And, of course, I know a lot of people hate the Lakers. I hated the Lakers, but now I'm going to ride with the Lakers. Why? Because my dude LeBron is there. Call it how you want to call it. But, let me see. Who we got? Yeah, LeBron, you know what I'm saying? Bringing in you 30-some powerful minutes. He was 9 for 16. He was 0 for 4 from the three-pointer. 12 rebounds. You know what I'm saying? 6 for 6 and brought you 26 points. Ingram, 28, 7 for 15, 0 for 4. 4 rebounds and 16 points. See, if you can get maybe 8 rebounds a game out of him, watch how the game will change. McGee, 5 for 6, 8 rebounds, 13 points. See, that's where we're going to need 15 plus rebounds out of him a game. I'm just saying, we're going to need that. You know what I'm saying? Then you had Rondo, who brought you 32 minutes off the floor, 6-13, 1 for 2, 4, 11, and 6. Like I said, Rondo needs to bring you 15 or better. If he can kick them 10 assists a game, that's cool too. Then let's see, Caldwell Pope, man, you know, had 5 points. He was 1 for 3 from the field, 1 for 1 off of 3-pointers. Kuzma, 29 minutes into the game. You know what I'm saying? 5 for 15, 1 of 7, and 15 points. Then you had Hart, 27 minutes, 8 for 12, 3 for 5 from 3-point, and had brought you 20 points. Like, Ball was 2 for 7, 1 for 4 from the 3-point, 4 rebounds, and 7 points off of 19 minutes. That ain't bad, but it needs to improve. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. It needs to improve. And I just believe that, you know what I'm saying? Once again, my prediction, you know, I believe it. Like, because I know what LeBron can bring. You know what I'm saying? You just don't take the best player to play the game and put him in the best franchise that ever played in the game and not expect some type of greatness. But once again, it comes with everybody else. Like, everybody's looking at LeBron. It's not on LeBron. LeBron has showed us that LeBron can do whatever that second year in the league. You know what I'm saying? He showed us that, hey, I can put this on my shoulders and I can do this. You know what I'm saying? And the team he has now is better than that team. You know what I'm saying? And he is better than what he was then. So you're going to have to look at Ingram, Caldwell Pope, Kuzma, Ball, Rondo. These are the people that's got to be ready when LeBron comes down and all eyes is on LeBron. Bang! Be there. Be ready. You know what I'm saying? If you're a shooter, shoot. You know what I'm saying? You got to be ready. Like, I'm going to get off of this because, like I said, I've been on it too long. I need to get these predictions out. But like I said, y'all can just watch, man. Get ready. You know what I'm saying? Just get ready for it, man. Them folk coming. But now, all right. So now, let's get into these predictions for this Friday night. You know what I'm saying? Later on, I will be bringing you. Jeez, I'm sorry, y'all. I just be doing the most. I be doing the most. I'm having situations with cameras and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Working on it. Trying this weekend my best. Get some stuff done. But for this Friday night, we have the Charlotte Hornets taking on the Orlando Magic. And in that game, I'm taking Charlotte head up. I'm taking Charlotte head up to win that game. And I'm predicting that it will stay on the 2-16. We have Cleveland traveling to Minnesota. And with that game, I'm taking Cleveland plus, and I'm going to take that game will stay under 223. I know that's a gutsy call, but that's just, you know what I'm saying, how I looked at this. That's how I feel. All right, OKC is traveling to the Los Angeles Clippers. And once again, like I said, with Westbrook being out, I'm still going to take OKC to win that game head up. Why? Because they played an impressive game against Golden State on rain night. You know, you pumped. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we the defending champs. You know, you would expect more out of that team. Why? Because there was no really dramatic changes in their team. You feel me? But like I said, I'm taking them even without Westbrook in the game. I am taking them, and I'm taking that game over 214. Then we have New York traveling to BK. And with that being said, I'm taking Brooklyn -4. And I'm staying in that game will stay under 220, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Sacramento traveling to New Orleans. I'm definitely riding with New Orleans. I'm going to say that New Orleans will win that game by 12. And it will stay under 232. Davis is playing some tremendous basketball, y'all. As usual. All right, then we have Boston traveling to Toronto. And even though Boston had played some impressive basketball, I have to ride with Toronto -3. And then it will go over 210. Then we have Indiana traveling to Milwaukee. And you know I'm riding with the Milwaukee Bucks. You know what I'm saying? That game will go over 217. Then you have the ATL. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Traveling to the Memphis Grizzlies. And I'm sorry to say it, but I'm going to take Memphis -7. And I'm going to say that game will stay under 216, y'all. But watch me end up being wrong. But I'm on I second guessed myself a couple of nights ago, and I just said I'm not second guessing myself no more. So under 216, y'all. Now here's an impressive game right here. You had the Golden State Warriors going to Utah, who has been playing tremendous basketball throughout the preseason and the beginning of this year. You know what I'm saying? They have yet to take a loss yet. And with that being said, no second guessing. I'm going to go with Golden State. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say Golden State will win the game by 3 or more. And it'll go over 218 because Utah is going to score. Utah is going to try to, who ain't going to try to beat the defending champs? You feel me? But that does it for that, man. I'm finna get in here and get into these games. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, y'all, later on, I will be bringing my college predictions for tomorrow, and I might go on and bring my Sunday NFL predictions tonight too. You know what I'm saying? Instead of waiting till tomorrow. It just depends on what I feel like. And I've been watching a lot of sci-fi. Like it's been some alright movies that's been coming on, cause like me, that's my thing. Which I'm just all alone by myself. You know what I mean? But I like that. That's something I like to do in the month of October. I like to watch scary movies. You know what I'm saying? Lay up and chill. But like I said, I'm by myself. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I just been doing that, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying, before I get out of here, you know what I'm saying? Just shout out to everybody on YouTube doing shit positive for the community. And you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the DSO family. You know what I'm saying? If you do not follow them, I will go follow the DSO family. Man, I got a zero right there. Go follow the DSO family, you know what I'm saying? Crank Lucas. You know what I'm saying? If you're into music production, you know what I'm saying? Go follow my boys, Kyle Beats and Nick Mirror. You know what I'm saying? And if you into this entertainment, you know what I'm saying? The Life of Moko, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people that I follow on here that like, you know what I'm saying? If you do not get some type of inspiration or feel some type of way after you watch these people, like, I don't know what's wrong with your life, like, real, for real. Because, like I said, man, I be thinking something, and then it's like I'll go watch one of these videos or something. Shout out to Tay Fade, the Bun J, you know what I'm saying? My dude SJS underscore teen, check him out. You feel me? It's a lot of people I be following and stuff. Breachy, you know what I'm saying? I follow a lot of people, and like I said, like, I'm just coming to you with this right here because this is something to work my mind, kill time. But like I said, once I get up and running, see, game's just kicking off. Once I get up and get to running, I will be bringing more to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm currently working on a channel, Tell It Like It Is. You know what I'm saying? Where I take random topics and then like almost like tell it like it is. You know what I'm saying? And I'm working on like if y'all don't know, man, me and my shout out to my nigga B. You know what I'm saying? Young Jock, I seen with the phones on the other day. Jace, shout out to my nephew. You know what I'm saying? But me and my dude and Ping Pow, you know what I'm saying? Me and my dudes, you know what I'm saying? We got us a little ATU going on. If you don't know nothing about that right there, I will be getting further into more aspect of the ATU. You know what I'm saying? We done fell off a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying, all of us got things going on in life and everything, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I done moved off and shit. But y'all can get ready to see a little ATU collab. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be trying to bring some videos of some of the things we done went out and did as ATU. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Our trips to Aurora. You know what I'm saying? And if you haven't never had a chance to hit Colorado and hit Aurora, hit it up, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a good spot, man. It's a good place. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Napa Roots. You dig? And I just said Nappy Roots. Native Roots. You dig? You know what I'm saying? One of my favorite dispensaries, you feel me? And you know what I'm saying? I'm finna get up out of here. Like I said, I'm finna go get on these games, you know what I'm saying? Fix me something to eat. See what moves is coming on tonight. Like I said, man, I saying maybe a couple of hours I should be bringing y'all my NCAA and NFL predictions. Peace.